All right, treatment modalities: individual therapy, group therapy, couples therapy, and family therapy. When a counselor goes to school for their degree, they will pick a particular field of, I'll just say a particular niche for lack of better terms, and they will major in clinical mental health. They will major in family therapy. They can major in school counseling, college counseling, things like that. And there are different, I'll say, there are different groups, or there are different, I'll just leave it at that. They're just different because I don't want to make this more complicated than it needs to be, but there are different ways in which we can help different categories. That includes the family, school, couples, group, as well as just the individual with mental health. So I won't make it more complicated than it needs to be, and I'll leave it at that. Now, whenever you go to your very first counseling session, especially when it's a one-on-one session, this is what's known as an intake, or the initial meeting. So what takes place during your intake is that they will establish, or you will establish, the presenting problem. They'll come in and they'll say, "Hey, so-and-so, what brings you in today?" And so you'll let them know the presenting problem or problems. They will go over with you confidentiality, and they'll say, what you talk about and discuss will stay between us unless you cause a threat to yourself or other people. That is whenever confidentiality can be broken, and they have to report that if you plan on harming other individuals or yourself. As well as you will go over the treatment plan. What will counseling look like going forward with you? How often will you meet? And things like that. So frequency of treatment as well as the treatment plan going forward. All right, so a couple modalities, and that's the word that I was searching for earlier, and for some reason it wasn't coming to me. So treatment modalities, or the format in which you can receive treatment, is individual therapy. This is whenever you meet with a counselor one-on-one, and typically the sessions will last between 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the conversation and how things are going. And as well as group therapy. So in group therapy, this is whenever individuals share a common difficulty. So this is often seen whenever individuals go to a rehabilitation clinic and they are experiencing alcoholism or just drug abuse in general. And so they will discuss with a group, and this is really good for certain people, because whenever we're experiencing difficulties, it can feel like we're the only ones in the world experiencing that specific difficulty, but it couldn't be further from the truth. And this will allow other people to feel like they are not just a part of a community, but that it reduces the shame and isolation they feel with the difficulty that they're going through.